What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Truth Be Told Project. Today, we're stepping into a conversation that's as old as dating itself, yet it remains as fresh and contentious as ever. In a world where dating norms are constantly evolving and downright changing, where does that leave those of us trying to navigate love through a Christian lens? So, the question of the day is, are hugs and kisses mere harmless expressions of affection, or do they tread into deeper, murkier waters? Across dating sites like parks, restaurants, and sometimes even church halls, many young Christian couples find themselves pondering, is it okay to kiss and hug? To hug or not to hug? To kiss or not to kiss? That's the question. It's not just about personal comfort or societal norms. It's about faith and conviction and the sacred dance of courtship. To understand where these lines blur and to navigate uncharted waters is crucial to explore principles that guide our actions and the boundaries that align with our faith. Today, we're not shying away from the tough questions. We're here to unpack, understand, and perhaps even challenge what it means to show affection in a way that honors both our God, our faith, and our feelings. So whether you find yourself puzzled at the crossroads of affection and conviction, or you're just curious about the dialogue that surrounds Christian dating practices, you are in the right place. Join me as we explore these intimate questions drawing from the Bible. The Bible will provide you with insights that are both enlightening and practical. You can't beat practical, right? It's good to be able to practice what the Bible teaches. Get ready for a heart-to-heart as we delve into one of the most personal aspects of Christian dating. This conversation is one you don't want to miss. That's what comes up today. The Truth Be Told Project. Let's be honest. Hands get sweaty, the heart starts palpitating and racing, and sometimes you just want to lay a nice, wet, juicy kiss on your partner. But what does the Bible say about that? Is it a slippery slope into eternal damnation, or is it just an expression of affection? First things first, why is this even a question? Well, as many of you know, in Christian dating, there's a huge emphasis placed on purity. Mental purity, emotional purity, and yes, physical purity. We're not just dating for fun, we're dating in pursuit of marriage. But with these relationships, we're also human. We have human feelings, we're human, and physical affection is a natural way to express our feelings for someone else. So let's break it down, starting with hugging. Hugging is widely seen as a normal and healthy way to show affection. It can be a comfort, a greeting, or a way to connect. Most people, including many conservative Christians, might not find anything troublesome with a simple hug. But what about when the hug lingers a little too long, or when it happens too often? This is where things get a bit gray. Now, moving on to kissing. What does the Bible have to say about kissing? The Bible doesn't explicitly forbid kissing or hugging before marriage. There is not a single verse in the Bible that says you shall not kiss and you shall not hug your dating partner before you get married. In fact, there are examples of kisses happening before marriage, like Jacob and Rachel in Genesis 29:11. So a quick peck on the cheek, it probably won't send you straight to you know where. So we often turn to principles rather than clear rules. This means considering the heart and intention behind the action. Are we seeking to honor God and the other person, or are we driven by our own desires and our own feelings? Now, when we talk about kissing is a little more complex because it can stir up all kind of desires and emotions that may be tough for you to manage, especially in the context of Christian beliefs. Here's a principle I want you to consider. In 1 Corinthians 6:18, the Bible tells us to flee from sexual immorality. What does that mean? This means avoiding anything that could lead you down a sinful path. So the key word here is intention. High five your neighbor and say, I'm just kidding. The key word here is intention. A friendly hug or a quick goodbye kiss is probably harmless. But if every hug feels like a slow dance with temptation or every kiss turns into a full-on makeout session, it's probably time to pump those brakes. Pump the brakes. Remember, God wants us to honor him with our bodies. 1 Corinthians, the principle for that is found in 1 Corinthians 6, 19 through 20. Some of you might ask, okay, I hear what you say, but how far is too far? How do I know when a line is about to be crossed? Lean in for a second. Here's a real kicker. I'm about to drop it on you. Every couple is different. Some folks can handle a little kissing or a lot of kissing. They can handle a lot of hugging, and they could do so without getting carried away. But others, they might need to set stricter boundaries, like holding hands, hugging, or saving kisses, saving those pecks and those other kisses for after you say, I do in marriage. Here's the secret. Here is the secret. This is a secret weapon. Communication. Talk to your partner about your comfort levels. What feels okay to you? What boundaries do you need to set to stay on track with your faith? A healthy relationship is built on trust and open communication. So this is where your personal convictions and your boundaries come into play. It's crucial for couples to discuss these boundaries openly and agree on them together, ideally with the guidance of a mentor, a married couple that can mentor you guys as a couple, or a counselor. Let's not forget the role of accountability. Having a trusted group of friends or leaders in your life can help you stick to the boundaries that you guys have agreed upon. But keep in mind, the mentors are not there to police you, but they're there to support you in fostering a healthy, respectful, and God-honoring relationship. And remember, the goal isn't just to prevent sin, it's to cultivate a relationship that glorifies God and enriches your spiritual and emotional connection. Every couple is different, and what works for one couple might not necessarily work for another. It's about knowing your partner and, most importantly, knowing what God has convicted you to do. See Romans chapter 14 to see a further emphasis on convictions that God may be giving you. I may have to do a video on that. But anyway, so the question is, can Christian couples kiss and hug before marriage? It's not a yes or no answer. It's about understanding your heart, your intentions, and your boundaries. What's most important is that you seek God first above everything and everyone else. Talk about things openly, pray about things, and then make your decisions. Make sure your decisions align with your faith and your values. Thanks for joining the discussion today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more conversations like this. Drop your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. I love to hear from you, and I want to hear how you navigate these topics in your own relationships. Until next time, stay blessed and keep seeking truth. Peace.